Start.
Hello, this is AJ Hogue, and this is the mini story for Leaves. Are you feeling good? Good posture?
Yes.
Deep breathing. Big smile.
Big smile.
Moving?
Moving.
I hope so. I'm not going to start this story until you are. Alright, let's do it.
Yes.
There was a guy. Was there a girl or was there a guy?
Was there a guy or there was a girl? Was there a guy? A guy. There was a guy. Question 2.
A guy. We just said it. There was a guy, and what was his name?
There was a guy. What was his name? George. His name was George.
Was his name Bill? No. What was his name? Well, come on, what was his name? His name was George. There was a guy, and his name was George. And George, of course, had a problem. What was his problem?
What was his problem? First, girls always laughed at him. Second, he loved Angela. Foreign answers. He had two problems. Firstly, the girls always laughed at him. And the second problem is he loved Angela, but she didn't love him.
Well, in fact, George had two problems. Oh no. Not just one problem. George had two problems. How many problems did he have?
How many problems does he have? How many problems does he have?
George had two problems.
Two. George had two problems.
What was his first problem?
What was his first problem? The girls always laughed at him. His first problem was the girls always laughed at him.
Well, his first problem was that girls always laughed at him. Oh, that's not a good problem. Who always laughed at George?
Who always laughed at George? The girls. Girls always laughed at George.
Girls, all women. They all laughed at George. How often did girls laugh at George?
How often did girls laugh at George? Always. The girls always laughed at George.
Well, always. Every time he talked to them, they always laughed at him. What did they always do?
What did they always do? They all laughed at him, laughed at George. They always laughed at George.
They laughed at him. They always laughed at him. They always laughed at George. That's right. Girls always laughed at George. Whew, so that was his first problem. What was his second problem?
What was his second problem? He loved Angela, but she didn't love him. The second problem was that he loved Angela, but she didn't love him.
The second problem was that he loved Angela. And, of course, Angela was a girl. So girls always laughed at George. And George loved Angela. So that was the problem. Who did George love?
Who did George love? Angela. George loved Angela.
Angela. He loved Angela. He wanted to impress Angela. Did he want Angela to like him?
Yes. He wanted to Angela loved him.
Yes, he wanted to impress her. He wanted Angela to like him. He wanted Angela to think good things about him.
Good thing.
He wanted to impress her.
Yes.
Who wanted to impress Angela?
Who wanted to impress Angela? George. George impressed Angela. Here, George wanted to impress Angela.
George wanted to impress Angela. What did he want to do?
What did he want to do? He wanted to impress Angela. He wanted to impress Angela.
He wanted to impress her, make her think good things.
Make her think good thing about him.
But of course, girls always laughed at him. Oh no. Big problem for George. In fact, George had dating trauma. What did he have?
What did he have? He had dating trauma. Dating trauma. He had a dating trauma.
Dating trauma. Dating what? Trauma. George had dating trauma. Dating pain. Dating injury. Why did George